save you. I can't save no hoe. I can't save you. 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 I can't save these hoes. Traveling made it, bro.
We locked in, bro. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now tuned into an episode of the JOCTOBER podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the link button below. Got a special guest today, man. You know,
Sure.
I think I say that all the time, though, bro.
Absolutely.
Got my dog Lamar Waller, man. You know, former athlete.
In the building today. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, a luxury leasing agency.
Absolutely.
Get that right. A market mortgage loan agency assistant officer. You know, appreciate you coming to the show, Brody. What's going on?
What's going on?
You know, how your day going?
Man, great, man.
You look happy. You got the suit on. You clean, fresh today.
Clean suit, everything, man.
I see. You looking better
Good
than
Sunday.
me, Brody.
I feel like I just got from church.
You did, though. You look clean, my guy. I gotta get it to you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
So what's
appreciate
up,
you
man?
For having me, man.
No, I appreciate you for coming to the show, bro. You know, I know how your day be, bro. You know,
Absolutely,
you be busy.
man. I got a day off.
You know, it ain't like back in other days when we used to have all that free time on our hand. Back in San Diego, it used to be.
Man, different
Now.
More free
grown,
time.
man. Yep.
We got no time.
I know how it be, though, bro.
You know what I mean? Gotta seize the opportunity, man.
Have every moment, bro.
Every moment working hard.
Most definitely. So, Blue, how was it like, you know, Connecticut? I think you were the only child, right? Got brothers and sisters?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got brothers and sisters.
I got 7 siblings.
7 siblings. How was it like growing up in Connecticut and then coming to Los Angeles?
Different, man. Small city, you know what I mean? Smaller town and stuff like that. And this is a bigger city, so it's just to adapt to different environments, you know what I mean?
Because how many people in Connecticut? Like population-wise, like a couple thousand?
Probably a couple thousand.
It's small.
It's a small city.
It's a big city coming to LA too, though, bro. Just grinding.
Big city, man.
No, for sure. What got you to your career? Being a former athlete on top of that. Playing ball at Mesa. With San Diego together. Like, how was your mindset like pushing from like sports to business? Because I talked to a lot of people about like sports. Switching from business to sports.
Absolutely.
How was that like? Or either other way around, going from business to sports. How was that?
Different transition. You know what I mean? I think with sports, it just teaches you to work hard. Learn how to overcome different obstacles and stuff like that. And you can apply as much as you can to the business world, but just being able to communicate, being able to dissect the problem and come up with a solution to the problems.
For sure.
Being in that business world, it's a little bit of a different transition. You go from playing sports to now being able to, talk to different people, you know what I mean? And communicate at a high level where if I get injured, you know what I mean, at least I can still speak.
No,
you know
for sure.
I mean? So it's just a different ball game, when you look at it.
Bro, that was powerful that you said, like, be able to still speak. Like, what you mean by that part? Like, explain a little bit more about that.
So when you get injured, you know what I mean, in sports and stuff like that, you might be out for the game, you might be out for the season, and that can take away from a lot of different things, real estate and doing things on property management. That's something that's always going to be around.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad you explained it because some people be like, what you mean I have no voice? You able to,
Absolutely.
Like my mother say, football ain't forever.
Yeah.
You got to have a backup plan. So having your backup plan, which was this. And how is everything going for you so far?
Man.
I can tell by the smile. Look, I can tell by the smile.
Work my way up with property management and stuff like that.
Put the time in.
Put the time in and put the work. So, that's what I'm looking to continuously do. And do that on all different levels. I think this is just the beginning to what I want to do. Kind of where I want to take things on the business side and being able to own different things,
Sure.
So it's been great. It's been, a lot of obstacles, but it's been good as well.
That's what's up. You got like somebody who motivates you, like a mentor, someone you look up to?
I would definitely say I wouldn't say myself because I'm not there yet.
For sure.
But a lot of different people motivate me to be better and, want to be a better version of myself too.
No, facts. Most definitely. I'm glad I asked you that because, like, for me, I had like someone I look up to, like a few athletes. My mother.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that. Family members.
Family
Somebody that just even guides you through the situation you're going through too. Because sometimes you can be going through a situation that somebody just tell you like, yo, bro, it's all good. Do this and that. You're gonna be straight. So I like that though, because I remember we talked about it a while ago, being from Connecticut.
Absolutely.
The snow get like this high, don't it?
Man.
Taller
than me. The snow get higher than me. It's just a different setting, and different opportunities.
You
like
told me
else.
it sucked back there.
Weather-wise, totally different.
You
go from being in the cold and having different weather.
You ain't going back up.
Can't go back.
Look,
can't go back.
My boy felt that in love with the weather. I can't get
weather,
mad.
The opportunity, the people.
Mm-hmm. How's the trip people been treating you though? Like,
pretty good. I would say it's just different people. You know what I mean? That you get to meet and stuff too. So I think that's been cool as well. Just seeing how different people interact and stuff like that. And then meeting different people that are just different nationalities too has been really cool.
No, for sure. Because you know, a lot of people say you got a lot of snobby people in LA.
Man,
like
you got that everywhere. So
exactly, bro. So it's like, but they say LA different. You know, it's competition.
Definitely.
You know, the industry of fame. Everybody want to be somebody. Have you ran into any of these problems like in your career? Like what you trying to do?
I mean, it's a big city, so you know, competition is everywhere. I think for the most part. I think just being able to, like I said, overcome different obstacles when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Who do you want to be? What do you want to sacrifice and put on the table?
Sure.
It's a big city, so you know, yes, the strong survive. So you gotta have a different mindset, different mentality. You gotta pursue things in a different way too.
Yeah, sure.
You gotta be different. Can't pursue everything like everyone else. You know.
No,
you gotta be able to put your own little touch to what you want to do. You know, that's gonna make you different from.
But first, the next man, separate yourself.
So,
I want to dial in a little bit into luxury leasing agency. You know, like when you first started, like what were some like the goals or the masters you had going in when you walked into that first day at work?
Well, I started in Colorado.
You started in Colorado?
Yeah, so Denver.
The market value different up there though.
Different market and stuff like that. Different people too.
Yeah.
And definitely a different environment where it does get cold.
You got picky people up there, or it's like
you know, it differs.
Yeah.
You know, but experience has been really good experience.
For sure.
At first, it was kind of hard. You know what I mean? Just trying to find that property that would take me on.
No, what's that?
But over time, I was able to see that. Work hard, get some leases, get some reviews, and I was able to really make a standpoint on the first property I was at, and that catapulted me out to LA.
LA, that's what's up, bro.
So I was taking flights from LA to Denver, you know, for interviews.
For interviews?
For a new building, yeah.
You was taking flights from Denver to LA how many times? So?
2 or 3. I got the job, but you know,
that's dedication, bro. Flights ain't expensive either.
You know what I mean?
You got to, bro.
Gotta be able to sacrifice.
And look what's getting you at, you know. I like
slow,
that, bro.
You know, slow grind, you know.
Slow grind, yeah, for
and then being able to just live frugal and try to save as much money as I possibly can. That's been a different setting because I'm used to going out and doing different things now.
What you mean, what you mean going out doing?
Man, going out, you know what I mean, having fun.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Spend a little bit of money, you know what I mean.
You spend it too much, huh?
Definitely too much before.
Yeah. See, all
definitely.
Right.
So you know, got to learn different things on budgeting, and just how to obviously grow your money and just be able to preserve it too. You know. So.
Do you invest your money like any stocks, anything like that?
I used to.
What stocks you messing with? Don't tell me. Don't.
Man, I definitely want to get myself a Bitcoin, but Dogecoin.
I was a Dogecoin.
Dogecoin made me a lot of money.
It did.
But then I took all the money out, and lost a lot of money too.
You blew it. What you blew it on, bro?
Man.
You don't want to tell the people what you blew it on?
Different things.
What you put in that, matter of fact?
I only put 300 to 400.
That's small.
That was gonna give me a couple thousand.
That's what's up. What was your first thing you bought though? You got to put the money out.
Man, I don't remember. You know what I mean?
You remember? You said what to say.
Yeah, and I definitely bought a pair of shoes. I had to.
Nah, ain't no wrong thing. You gotta take care of yourself.
You know?
Yeah, splurge, bro.
You know, splurge a little bit.
But you make it like you bought something crazy. How the way you gave me that look. I don't know. I don't think you're telling me the truth.
Nah, I'm definitely being honest, man.
Yeah.
You know, I would say like, going from putting your money in a CD account, trying to save your money. That's been the most important thing for me. You know what I mean? I would say my first 10,000. Unfortunately, I went through it. You know what I mean? I spent through it.
You got that at an early age. I would have
So just learning how to just now manage it, being able to be like, all right, this is what I want to do. Put myself in this, put myself in that. Right. Now I'm looking at trying to do vending machines. So just trying to expand, my knowledge, expand my horizon on what I want to do and what I want to be, moving forward in my life.
That vending machine popping right now.
It's just to get my feet wet, having an asset, build while I'm obviously sleeping, you know what I mean? I want to be able to make money in my seat too,
Sure,
Property management, I got to clock in, I got to be there a certain time. I got to lease, as many apartments. I want to do different things and have my hands in different things. So this is one of the routes I want to take myself in, get my feet wet, and kind of build from there. But I am looking at getting my first location and getting my first vending machine in the next few months.
That's the mindset, bro. Yeah. Hope everything go well for you too.
I appreciate that.
What's some of the obstacles you dealt with in the leasing agency, like in the office? I know it can get ugly in that sometimes.
It can get ugly, man. Yeah. Some people, not necessarily everyone affords it. You know what I mean? It could be very expensive as far as qualifications. You know what I mean? You could be looking at a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $6,000, $7,000 apartment, and here you are having to qualify for 2.5 times the monthly rent.
So like qualification,
qualification, not just income but also credit.
Credit.
You know what I mean? You want to have good things, going as far as credit, having it good out of 640, 650. 600 plus, you know what I mean?
What's the minimum score you got to have?
Minimum at my property is 640 right now.
640. So I can take that 640 and go get a 1 bedroom or something like that.
I mean, that's credit wise.
Credit wise,
you know, but price wise, you know what I mean. You're looking at about 1,500-1,600 as well.
That ain't
So
bad.
it does, you know, it's not bad. It varies.
It do. Not like how, cause I see some complexes like they'll take people with lower credit, but like you said, the interest is a little higher.
Absolutely.
So, like what you saying, like 0.3.
So when you get lower credit, you know, you got to pay a double deposit.
Okay.
So it varies.
Like what's the range? What you normally see, like your ranges you normally getting for?
As far as deposit?
Yeah, deposit. If a person got bad credit, well, I ain't gonna say bad, but like
if they have bad credit, they're looking at 2 times a monthly rent.
2 times.
You know what I mean? Or they're gonna be looking at an extra month of deposit. So
people don't like, you know, at our age. Well, I won't say majority of people, but some people don't take their credit serious.
You gotta take your credit serious, man. Loans, you know, play a big factor as well, but not too much, especially if they're college loans. But you definitely want to get them paid off and not go into default with them.
Exactly. Can you I know you mentioned that too.
You know, collections. You know what I mean? Anything collections, try to get that taken care of. You know, usually when you do take care of something in collections, you know, it takes 30 days to get that off your report. So being able to have that document as soon as you make that payment, you know, very important, especially if you want to go get approved for a car or an apartment or a house.
Most definitely. Do people like you ever had a customer that came in there with some on a collection bill and they try to come get a
usually with people that are high in collections don't necessarily get approved, unfortunately.
Do they get like a cosigner too?
Cosigner could work, but that cosigner has to make 5 times a monthly rent or 4 times a monthly rent. So you know that differs as far as income.
Yes. You gotta find
no credit the same, but income bigger.
Yeah. Do you have a person like y'all got an outside company I work with credit with, like to be able to help customers out? You know, because it's COVID happened, everybody getting bounced back. What? I can't even make that excuse.
On-site Yardi, you know what I mean? Experian, you know, we work with those third-party companies that kind of go out and get those, you know, credit reports back in that efficient time.
That's what's up, bro.
So you know, it usually comes back, you know, in a snap of a finger. You know what I mean? If you don't have anything holding in your credit report.
That's what's up.
So you know, I think that's very awesome too. It's a good tool.
That's definitely good too.
We have, you know, the different properties. There's even things for when people have higher deposits. You know, there's a tool that they can go through, so they can pay a lower deposit. You know, that's called Jetty.
Okay. See, I ain't know about that.
So usually, if you get higher deposit, that means your credit is not as you know, not at the highest. Then you want to go through Jetty. You can pay that lower deposit, but you have to pay that higher deposit over the course of that lease terms. You know, towards the end. Man, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Look, I need to get a notebook out.
A lot of different things, you know.
For sure, I ain't know that, bro. Like now, cause I was looking for a little situation. I'm like, I got to do this and this and that.
Absolutely,
bro. Looking for apartments and like filling the process and applications. People don't know how hard it is sometimes, especially like in California, bro.
Absolutely,
the market change. Just looking for places is hard.
You know, it definitely is, and you want to make sure you have that income coming in, but also saving that money is extremely important. Yeah. You know, sometimes, properties will take, what's in your bank account saying, okay, you got $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. As long as that's equates to the amount over the lease terms, we'll go ahead and approve you.
Some of them be getting over. Some they be getting over too, bro.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to, keep your eyes on a lot of different things. There's discrepancies with different checks and stuff like that. And qualifications, and I'm over here approving people and looking at their, bank statements and stuff like that.
So you got to go through all the back end work.
All the back end work.
See, bro, how many agencies you work for?
I work for a different amount of companies. All companies that I did a pretty good job as far as reviews and leasing as well. I would say my best project was the lease up that I did where I opened up for a new property building.
It was up in LA too?
Yeah, I was in LA and had to lease as many apartments as possible.
What was your number?
Monthly,
yeah. Or just overall? Like what was
my highest was probably like, I think 18, 19.
18? That ain't bad, bro.
Yeah, and I think maybe actually 22, but I can't remember.
It might be more than that,
between 18 and 22.
18 and 22. Bro, that's tough,
I covered
bro.
the yearly reviews in 1 month. Got property ratings on Google up from a 3.8 to a 4.3 in less than a year.
And that's in a year?
Yeah.
That's tight,
a lot
bro.
of different accolades that come in with the property management, but now I'm getting into the transition of now joining a brokerage. I finished up with Keller Williams Real Estate School.
Oh, you did? How was that?
Transition.
That was cool.
Hard.
How long was it for?
It took me a couple months.
Couple months?
Yeah, it took me a couple months.
Tough.
It was a different.
You got it done though, Brody. So what's next, man? Like, what you got coming up next?
A lot of different things that's next. You
like
know what I mean?
Tell us something. I want to be nosy a little bit.
Vending machines, I'll give you a little bit of a teaser. Vending machine will be one of my first projects, I would say, in a sense. But I got something cool that's going to be for the college kids as well. So, I work right across the street from CSUN University, which is a Division I basketball school. Okay. We have college kids, families, couples, coming to lease out apartments and, wanting to know about the place where I work at. there's a lot of cool things coming this way, and I got a really cool thing that I'm gonna drop ship on the website.
Oh, hey, I bet them college kids trying to get deals, huh?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something really vital where it can protect the kids. So I'm excited to really release what I'm about to have.
Okay.
I will say, give you a little teaser.
Yeah.
It's a keychain.
Keychain?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I see.
Keychain.
You hear? We got a little teaser, people.
But
We got a little
protective keychain.
Protective keychain?
Yeah, there's a lot of different things happening on these college campuses, and it's crazy too. Especially just being able to protect yourself as a woman, as a man.
For sure.
Rest in peace to the kids in Idaho.
For sure.
Situations like that, you just want to be alert, and you want to be able to have some protective things to be able to save a life or be able to alert some people. So I'm coming up with something extremely cool, and I hope it does resonate with a lot of different people when I go ahead and get the last final things together. So
I like that, bro. Like a lot of agencies, they're not gonna say about keeping the people safe. They focus on just the monies and all that.
Absolutely. It's
keeping
cool to lease out apartments to different people.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I want to make sure people are satisfied, that people are taking care of them. People, come to me. I want to be as much as a resource as possible. So, having information, being able to be a valuable asset, not to the company, but to the people. I think that's very important. So I try to carry that, whatever I do.
Right. You big on like having relationships with your clients?
Big relationships is very important.
What is the go-to thing you look for?
I mean, honestly, just being able to connect with the individual, letting them know that, I care for them as well, not just having them lease out an apartment and getting money as well.
Right.
I want to put you in the best possible situation for 6, 12, 18 lease terms. Months as far as lease terms.
Okay.
Put people in the best position as possible.
Right. I like that, bro, because I noticed like when I did like the apartment, the lady I was getting my apartment when she was like big on having a relationship with the people she brought in because it's a long-term thing too. Like you might be there for another year, and after that, then people getting evicted, late on rent. Like talk a little bit about that, like the eviction process too.
It's a really tricky thing, man, because when it comes to eviction, someone can be evicted, but you can't kick them out, the same day.
Is that a California law or just
California law? It's a process when going through the eviction because you got to understand that as a management company, we don't necessarily want to take it to court because it's money coming out of our pocket.
Right.
And it's a long process too as well. There's a lot of different documents and different things that go with the court, going back and forth with different things.
So what's the I see you say like you got to go through documents and process.
And having an eviction on your account, that's something that you don't want to do. You know what I mean? Just make sure you try to make payments on time as much as possible.
Right.
That can stay on your account as much as 5 to 7 years, and that can definitely hurt your credit.
Take your credit
your
down.
renting ability as well.
Uh-huh.
And the main thing that people look at, especially companies, whether that's Chase Bank, you're taking out a loan, whether you're going to CarMax and getting a car, are you a reliable person? Are you someone that obviously pays back dues and different things like that?
Right.
So
y'all big on that, bro.
Absolutely.
I make it hard for people to get places now.
But it's possible.
It's for sure it's possible. Bro.
But it's just something small, but big at the same time on what I'm doing. I want to take it to a lot of different things. You know what I mean? And selling homes is one of the most things I want to get to.
That's what
I'm looking at that, and I'm excited about that.
How was that process? I know we was talking about it a little bit earlier. Like you trying to go into the transition to homes now.
Absolutely.
It's a different system.
It's a different system. You know what I mean? It's a different ball game as well. It's different clientele, people that I'm talking to. Got to be able to
people more money, huh?
More money, but got to know your information. Got to be able to be detail oriented and go ahead and be able to pertain to their needs.
Okay.
Exactly what they're looking for. Lamar, I want to be able to have a nice house, but I want it in a private location where I'm still accessible to a lot of different things in the area as far as restaurants, grocery stores. The dog park,
dog park. It's a process. You got to think about that.
You know what I mean? So
people got kids and all that too.
Absolutely, people got kids. So what's the school system and what's the school area like? You know what I mean? What's the neighborhood like? You know what I mean? Is there going to be new jobs? Or, what's going to be happening in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Is this going to be a growing place? So a lot of people look at a lot of different things. Is this a place where I can have a family?
What's the area you trying to go to? Like be at? Like a lot of business at?
Honestly, probably the hills.
The hills?
I definitely will.
Hills are nice, bro. The hills
I see the houses all the time. I live in Hollywood, and I can see the Hollywood sign and
you
stuff.
can see that view, that sign.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, it's a transition with different things. I definitely want to be selling $1 million homes, but I know it's a process to get there. You know what I mean? And you got to be able to start somewhere. So this is where I'm starting at. I'm gonna continue to build myself up, my way up, but excited about the future. Excited about what's coming as well.
Do your thing, bro. Yeah, I like how you carry yourself and you've been doing your things too.
You know what I mean?
I've been watching you too, Brody. I've been watching
you. Appreciate you.
I've been doing my little research, bro.
like I said, we all come from something. We all come from somewhere.
For sure.
And just being able to take full advantage of the opportunities given, that's important, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't give up on yourself. I have hard days all the time.
Bro, and
you know what I mean?
Bro, I'm glad you said that because I see people that be going through stuff. I'm like, bro, just keep going. You know, you got to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
You know,
you got to start somewhere. And you got to keep going too. You know?
Exactly,
But if it gets hard, just find a solution to the problem.
Try to find take a
break. Don't be so focused on the problem. You know, try to find a solution.
Like, you know, try to go talk to somebody. You know, take a walk.
Absolutely.
Because times it get hard for everybody, bro. Yeah, you know, your person you look up to, the greatest rapper for existence. They had to go through the process to get to where they at. You know, a lot of people don't want to hear that now. Like, for example, with social media, it's messing everybody up because they think they got to be here already. And I'm like, bro, you got to wait your turn.
Of course.
You know,
got to wait your turn. Got to be patient. Patience is a virtue.
For sure.
And as you're being patient, you know, what are you doing as far as game planning? You know what I mean? To get to the next level.
Like, don't be sitting at home procrastinating.
Don't procrastinate.
Complain. Go do something.
You only get one life. You know what I mean? And I would say, throughout my whole life, I wanted to be able to speak on a bigger platform.
Right.
So I know that speaking on a bigger platform, I got to be able to prepare myself as if I was an athlete still.
Right.
You know, preparing for the game. You know, I'm preparing for the game. I'm preparing for the next big picture.
There you go.
I'm preparing to be able to speak in front of a different crowd, a different group of people, different clientele. You know, being able to be different in my persuasiveness as well, but being able to be educated in everything that I'm doing. So, I look at people like Nipsey. Shout out Nipsey, rest in peace, man.
Right.
I love dudes like that who not just are gifted with different things, but know how to really escalate themselves and really expand on what they want to do, not just music,
Yeah.
Being able to get back to the community, being able to have ownership. As a black individual, as a black man, woman, ownership is very important. We got to be able to own things, you know what I mean? So our kids can own things.
There you go.
And they got to be able to teach us in schools, on how to be our own boss. So we just got to keep going.
Keep going on. Facts, bro. You preaching. I like that, bro. Just keep going because we live in a time where people want to give up so quickly. Like I always say, everybody had a turn with this money. That's how I look at it. Yep. You'll be down bad for a little period. God, see you bless you. Like, what?
Man.
And it might not be what you want, but it'll be a little blessing, though.
Absolutely. So you got to be able to take full advantage of those blessings. You know what I mean? I've been in bad situations. I had to be able to come out of different obstacles.
Right.
I had situations where I didn't have as much money as well. So just being able to find a solution to the problem. Be able to say, you know what, Lamar, you can do this. You know what I mean? Not give up and go back home. You know what I mean? Say, I'm going to stand on 10 toes. I'm going to find the solution. I'm going to find whatever I can to be able to better myself. And the next opportunity I'm going to get, I'm going to excel at.
Right.
So being prepared, preparation is key.
Being prepared
for the big picture, you know what I mean? And the
Always
different
prepared.
obstacles, you know what I mean? Now in a position where I can see myself not only growing, but I'm coming into the full version of myself, and it's dangerous. And it's
like
a
you
beautiful
can
thing.
feel it too, though, huh?
You can feel it.
Yeah, like you
can feel it. I got it in my room, whiteboard and everything. You can feel it.
You wake up to it. I like that, bro.
Got to, man.
I got a couple questions for you too. Before we switch the topic.
Of course.
You're a sports guy. I gotta ask my sports questions.
Come on, man.
Okay. Top 5 NFL players of all time. Top 5 NFL.
Top 5 NFL players?
Yep, top 5 NFL players of all time.
Man. I'm going to start with 5 and go down to 1.
We'll give you some time to look for this
one. You know what I mean? Odell, I love Odell. I'm sorry, so I'm going to have to put Odell in.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
I'm going to have to, bro. Calvin Johnson, put him at 4. Another receiver.
Ooh, you're a receiver guy.
Richard Sherman, I'm a corner guy as well because I play defense. Richard Sherman.
I was like, okay, you got a DB on there, Richard.
Yeah, I got a DB.
You got 2 more.
I got 2 more. I'm going to have to say,
See what he's talking about. Let's see. See what this guy talking about.
Patrick Peterson.
Ooh, Patrick Peterson. I like that.
I'm going to put Tom Brady at 1 because he got these rings.
TB, he got these rings.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, you got to put TB on.
He wins.
TB get buckets.
He gets wins,
Bro, I was kind of butthurt about his last year.
I mean, it's time for him to go, but, had a good run, you know what I mean? And he won a lot of different championships, too. Bro. So, I mean, he's a winner.
He is a winner, man. Never a loser.
Never.
How you feel about the, LeBron and them just got put out the playoffs? They got swept. I don't want to say that because I'm a Lakers fan.
Man.
Did you watch that series?
I did.
How'd you feel about that?
Man. It's crazy, man, because they were looking strong, too. And then having that situation, but they're going to come back strong.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean? Get the right players on the team.
Chemistry, too, though. Bro.
Chemistry is important. But coaches gotta make those changes. You know what I mean? That's needed.
No, most definitely.
You know, so we can get those people in, so they can get back to that winning environment.
And
it's
that's
winning
what
culture that they already have.
That's what I was saying, bro. I was telling people, I'm
So-
like, bro, it's a winning culture. People be like, oh man, they
It's
sorry.
just been a few years since
Braun
they got their
washed up.
championship.
Yeah, bro, 3 years in a bubble. Like I
Mhm.
was talking about with the Miami situation, bro.
I mean, Braun's old, but you know,
he still got some in the tank.
He
My
still
boy
got
got at least about 4 years left in him.
absolutely.
I really want to say
Might be 5.
I really want to say 5 because, bro, how he going to change his game up? He going to probably play the post a little bit more.
Absolutely.
He going to play out the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you switch it up. Kobe was switching up. People ain't going to say that about Kobe.
Exactly.
We ain't going to dial in all of that, though, bro.
Man, rest in peace, Kobe.
Rest in peace, bummer, man. But top 5 DBs of all time. Yeah, Mr. DB guy. To all the fans,
Patrick Peterson is one, man.
you say Patrick number 1?
Patrick.
This in order or you just name it? This in order?
This is in order.
All right, okay.
Patrick Peterson number 1.
Patrick
I got
Peterson.
Richard Sherman at 2.
Ooh,
I got Tyrann Mathieu at 3.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, I got Tyrann Mathieu at 3. You know what I mean? DB. Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters at 4.
Hey, Mark is hard though.
But before I say anything,
Yeah, because I'm finna say something.
you know what I mean? I gotta put Deion Sanders too in there. You know what I mean?
I
That's
thought
the
he was
goal.
gonna be number 1.
You know what I
I
mean?
thought he was gonna be number 1.
I mean that's not in order.
Oh, that's ain't in
You know
order.
what I mean? I had to put Deion at 2.
You see, he false
you know what
flag
I
on
mean?
the show now. He say first it was in order.
Nah, man, listen, Deion's at 2. I love Deion. Go Buffs.
Yeah.
He got a great thing going on at the school.
No, he
man.
definitely turned the program
I'm
around.
excited to see that, and hopefully I can get out there for a game.
Bro, nah, that
Absolutely.
he changed the whole program.
Change the whole program, even what he did at Jackson State.
You feel me? And they try to talk down on the man, saying he left for the money. This man was giving out his own bread to the
Absolutely.
players, the coaches,
Absolutely. That's
putting
why-
stuff into the program.
Mhm.
I wasn't doing nothing for him.
Gotta be able to meet him halfway, you know. 50-50.
Exactly, bro. You know, this man, yeah, I just don't get some people.
That's
bro.
crazy, man. 50,
He wanna
man.
he wanna take care of his family. You got a problem.
Mhm.
He did what he said he gonna do. He did his 2 years there.
And change the program.
And change the program. I got a locker room because of this man.
Absolutely.
Equipment,
Change the
yeah.
environment.
You feel me, bro? Like
Winning environment.
they didn't have
Winning culture.
socks, the equipment was whatever. You know, he did a lot for that program, bro. Just not even
Yeah.
just athletes, just for the students, bro.
Mhm.
Like
Absolutely.
the community. You know? Hurricane. They ain't have no water at a certain point in time. You know, he just put a face back on Jackson State.
He did.
You know, they should put his face on that, to be honest.
They should.
Might be wrong, but anyways, but you know,
I think they should too, man.
you know,
Absolutely.
top 5 greatest rappers of all time.
Man.
Yeah, it's getting ugly here.
Mm.
Think you want to take your jacket off, bro? So I know you finna.
Yeah, I might
It's
have
gonna
to.
take you a minute to answer these
Ooh,
questions.
Man, Drake is going 1.
Oh my God! He
Yeah,
say
Drizzy
Drake.
I'm a big Drake fan. If you guys don't already know that,
Drake
big
number 1.
Drake, love Drake. Travis Scott at 2. Travis Scott at 2.
I knew you was gonna say
You know
Travis.
what I mean? I got Travis Scott at 2.
Travis.
You know what I
Alright.
mean? 3.
Let me see what the third one is, man.
I got Meek Mill. I got Meek.
Meek,
I got
really?
Meek in that top, top 5.
I
And
like that.
I got Playboy Cardi at 4.
Yeah, Playboy. All right.
Got Playboy at 4. Pop Smoke at 5.
Pop Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm big on Pop Smoke.
I like
Love
that.
Pop Smoke.
You listen to him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I like
All the time, man.
Woo for sure. All right, since you say you get your top 5, you got Drake and Travis Scott. Who you take?
Man,
Yeah.
different vibes, you know.
Yeah.
If
two
it's
different
summer,
vibes.
I might take Drake. You know what I mean?
You taking Drake?
You know, I'm gonna take Drake.
You said why you say this summer like that?
You know
Why
what I
you
mean?
say it
Because
like that?
Drake, he always doing things in the summer, man, and dropping good music in the
Oh, so
summer.
Travis ain't no summer guy.
Travis, he's always dropping good music too, but different vibe, different setting, you know.
I thought Travis your guy.
I
though.
love Travis though. Love Travis.
You
bro.
phony,
Drake,
dog.
love Drake, number 1.
Drake number 1.
Mm-hmm.
All
Drake,
right.
number 1.
Lil Uzi or Playboy Cardi. Yeah.
Uzi. I'm gonna have to go with Uzi.
Uzi.
Mhm.
Over your boy Play.
Uzi flow, you know, Uzi flow.
How many times see you do the Millie Rock and you go, all right, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, I love
That
Uzi.
surprised
I love
me.
Uzi too, but I love Playboy Cardi, so.
Y'all,
Yeah, they almost the same.
you know what I'm saying?
They almost the same.
Nah, I got another one for you. LeBron or Kobe.
Kobe. Definitely Kobe. Always been a big Kobe fan.
Long
Love
live
LeBron,
Mamba,
but I love Mamba.
What's the problem you got with LeBron, bro?
No problem.
why Kobe over LeBron? I just want to know.
Nah,
We want to know.
I like Kobe, man. You know what I mean?
Why you like Kobe?
He's a winner too.
Yeah. So LeBron ain't no winner?
LeBron's a winner. Kobe guy. Kobe guy 100%.
I don't understand you people, man.
Been a Kobe fan.
Yeah. Since when?
Wow.
Well, okay.
A few years,
Kobe.
a very long time. But I'm gonna go Kobe over LeBron. Got a lot of respect for LeBron. Though.
That's just
I'm be
tough.
honest. Hey.
That's tough, Brody. I mean, that's your opinion. I'm gonna pick LeBron though. You know I'm a LeBron fan. If you could be any animal on this earth, what would you be?
Any animal?
Yeah.
Cheetah.
All right, cheetah.
Fast.
You fast?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know that they hunt for their prey and they go get it.
I like that response.
They want something, they go get it.
I like that.
And that's how you gotta be with life.
Spit a little knowledge. All right. Okay, I got another one for you.
Absolutely.
Would you take 50,000 in pennies or 1,000,000 in nickels, but you can't convert it? 50,000 in pennies or 1,000,000 in nickels, but you can't convert it. I know it sounds dumb, but you gotta sit there and think about it.
50,000 in pennies.
Yeah,
Like
1,000,000,
convert it.
but you can't convert neither one of them.
Oh, so I'm gonna do nickels.
You gonna do the nickels?
Mm-hmm.
Why the nickels?
More money.
All right. They want a trick question to see what you was gonna say. I like
That's okay,
that one.
that's okay.
Okay. You got one more for you, bro. All right. Let me see if I can answer this.
All right. So
If it was one day you want to do something, like your last day on this earth, what would it be? Something you always want to do as a child.
jump off an airplane.
Why airplane?
I don't know, I like being high up.
You ain't scared of heights?
Yeah, I ain't scared of heights. It's cool to be up there, you know what I mean?
So
Be experienced, but I'm experienced,
bro,
in general. You know what I mean?
your
But it'd be
last
cool
day
to be
on this
there.
earth, you gonna jump off a plane?
I'm gonna jump off a plane.
Why? What's wrong?
Man, I gotta get a whiff to heaven before I go to heaven, baby.
This man talking about a whip to heaven
Yeah,
before you go to
know,
heaven.
But just experience. You
You
know
experience
what I mean?
now.
Just want to experience different stuff, but
I thought you were gonna
I'll
say
probably
like,
go to a different country and experience different things.
yeah, I
and
thought
eat
you
different
say
food.
do that or drive your fast car or go to a Drake
You
concert.
know, one day I'm already gonna drive my best car. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? In real life. So,
What's your dream car?
man, G-Wagon.
Yeah. Why everybody like G?
Love G-Wagons, man.
That's a female car though.
Nah.
Nah.
G-Wagons is, they got different colors.
No
It's just
Benz,
big body.
Porsche.
Benz too.
Audi.
Mm-hmm.
Hellcat. You ain't no Hellcat guy.
Porsche type of dude.
Porsche too.
Mm-hmm. But I like the
You
G-Wagon.
like that luxury stuff, I see.
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
That's what you going for.
Mhm. That's what we're going
It's
for.
gonna
Yeah.
come, bro. Go
Patience
ahead.
is a virtue.
For sure. Definitely, bro. So, you talked about like the obstacles that you did to get here, cover the luxury. You still ain't gonna tell us what's next, bro. Besides, the situation you were telling me about. I know you got
gotta
something
wait.
else
You know what I
covered,
mean? The vending machines, that's gonna take place really soon.
bro. Mhm.
But other stuff, it's a secret right now.
See, that's,
But it's coming out very soon. I've been living below my means for a very long time, so now I'm ready to hop out, do different things.
what you
know what I
mean? Live below your means.
Man, just living below your means. You know what I mean?
Right.
Being able to have the money come in and save it. You know what I mean? And not go out and spend it.
Do you think
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I mean?
people?
Being able to go from not having as much as designer and just being regular. You know what I mean? Being basic.
Basic
You
drip.
know what I mean? That's
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
it's
Some
hard.
people,
It's a sacrifice.
they let this lifestyle get to them.
It's okay.
Spend a check on design, trying to keep up, That ain't get you nowhere. So I like how you say you stand in your
Have some
lane.
investments before you spend that money on the
No,
designer.
say that
You know what I
again,
mean?
Brody.
Have some investments before you just spend that money on designer. Have some investments before you spend money on designer.
For sure,
Have some
brother.
assets. Have money that's gonna grow in your sleep. So when you do buy designer, you buy 15, 20 times. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Can't just buy it once. You know what I mean?
What could the people find you at, like on social media platforms, all that?
Lamar Waller _1. That's where you can definitely find me. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of videos soon.
A lot of
I'm
content.
dropping a lot of different things. Obviously what I'm doing, and it's an exciting time. Like I said, being able to indulge in different things in your life. We're getting older, getting more wiser, getting smarter, getting more educated. It's time to put things, in front of me so I can see them grow.
Get your money, my boy. Get your money.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you coming on the show, Brody.
I appreciate you, man.
Brody.
Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
having me.
Yes, sir, bro. Thank y'all for subscribing. Make sure y'all hit the like button below. Catch you on the next show.